radio. We are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO. It is a Tuesday, October 22nd, 2019. Morning, Gene.
Good morning.
It's another beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Yeah, one day after another.
Well, yes. Almost makes you forget July and August, doesn't it?
Yeah, actually it does. No almost about it.
Yeah. We can enjoy. Oh, well, let's see. Lots of things going on. And if you want to know what's happening around the Imperial Valley, well, check out our website. That's KXOradio.com. And click on the calendar, and we'll tell you about them.
We promise.
Okay. And looking back in history, let's go back 57 years. President John F. Kennedy went on the air to announce that American air and naval forces would blockade Cuba following the discovery of Soviet missile bases there. This was the president.
Chairman Khrushchev, to halt and eliminate this clandestine, reckless, and provocative threat to world peace.
And, of course, those of us of a certain age remember the Cuban Missile Crisis, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The Bay of Pigs.
Well, that followed later.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And how about some birthdays?
How about some birthdays?
Actor Christopher Lloyd. Okay. You may remember him from Taxi. He was the Reverend Jim, probably better known as Doc Brown on Back to the Future.
I tell you, 88 miles per hour!
Okay. He's still around, still making movies, still funny.
He is definitely a funny guy.
Yes. Actor Derek Jacobi is 81. Actor Tony Roberts, 80. Actress Catherine Deneuve is 76. Eddie Brigatti of The Rascals. He was also with Joey D and the Starlighters. He's 74. Actor Jeff Goldblum, The Fly, is 67. Actor Luis Guzman is 63. Actor Bob Odenkirk, 57. Comedian Carlos Mencia, 52. Director Spike Jonze, 50. Actress Saffron Burrows is 47. Actress Carmen Ejogo is 46. Actor Jesse Tyler Ferguson, 44. Actor Michael Fishman, 38. And actor Jonathan Lipnicki is 29. Actor Elias Harger is 12.
Enter to win a Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cake.
I love cake.
Yeah!
Oh, yes.
Every week, we'll give away a delicious Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cake, and you could win.
I think it's time to celebrate!
Do you have a birthday?
Mm-hmm. Roger that.
Yes. Then call, email, or regular mail us the date, include your name, address, and phone number. Every Friday morning, we'll pick a winner for that week. Send us the birthdays of your family, your coworkers, and your friends. We'll put the information in our database, then send them birthday greetings on their special day. And every week, we pick a winner for the Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cake.
Where no matter how you slice it, it's a piece of cake.
Let's see who will have their cake and eat it, too.
Don't wait. Enter now and get ready to win.
Oh, my God, really? That is too cool.
On AM 1230.
Let's celebrate our KXO Cold Stone Creamery birthdays. Happy birthday, Ann Hurtado, Ramon Valenzuela, Kelly Porter, Betsy Lindbergh, Nathan Green, Cindy Sanchez, Marlene Gutierrez, Susana Medina, Cindy Tafoya, Sergio Mesa, Anthony Del Valle, Yolanda Reyes, Gina Arce, Jasmine Flores, Katie Alcantar, Patricia Waters, and Sylvia Deanda. Happy birthday from KXO and Cold Stone Creamery. And each and every one on our list eligible for our KXO Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cakes we award every Friday, right?
Every Friday, yes.
Okay. New study out. I love these studies. It shows 60% of millennials never fully relax because of their constant urge to check their phones.
Okay.
Yeah, well, the study went on to say, but wait, what's the point of continuing here? Most millennials stopped listening and picked up their phone when I said the word phone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Moving right along.
And they moved right along. That's right.
Yes. Today is Nut Day.
As in cashews, peanuts?
Or I don't know, or maybe just the KXO cast of characters.
Yeah. Psychologically, maybe.
Yeah. It's also Color Day. Pick a color. What's your favorite color?
You mean like coloring a picture?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't. You know, it depends on my mood, but I do like blue.
Okay. My favorite color is plaid.
Yeah, plaid.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a very unusual color.
Yeah. Well, you have to use your imagination.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anyway, still lots of things going on around the Imperial Valley. Everybody's catching up from doing nothing in July and August, right?
Oh, man, I've never seen an October like we're experiencing.
Yeah. Kind of makes you worried what November and December might be like.
I don't think they'll be able to compare. I think this one was over the top, just one of those, 7 things on the same night. People scratched their head and said, gee, I wonder why this didn't work.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we didn't have the turnout we'd had before.
Yeah, you need to scrutinize the calendars all the chambers have a little more thoroughly.
Check out the KXO calendar on our website, right?
Mm-hmm. You can do all of those things. You need to do your due diligence.
I suppose.
You'll be surprised.
Whatever that means.
Right.
Don't ask a politician. That means whoever's going to donate the most to my campaign or whichever one I can make the most money off of, right?
Yes, or I'm going to speak out of both sides of my mouth or something like that.
Yeah. I saw something that, I'd rather my friends have 2 chins than 2 faces.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
makes sense.
Makes sense.
Okay, are you ready for news?
We've got news, local news, sports, financial, all kinds of good stuff.
Okay,
it's coming your way.
Buckle up. Here we come with World and California news headlines brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales, for service, call the experts at Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
CBS News Update. Republican Senator Lindsey Graham is coming to the president's defense after he likened the impeachment inquiry to a lynching this morning.
A vote of inquiry allows the president to confront his accuser and to call witnesses on his behalf. Until that is done, this is a joke, this is a sham, and this is a political lynching.
Correspondent Paula Reed.
It's not surprising that the president is invoking a painful racial history in this country. He has done that historically, and sometimes that helps him because it pivots attention off of what he is actually doing, and it gets everyone into a debate about whether the president has placed a term or a situation in the proper context.
The top U.S. diplomat in Ukraine, Bill Taylor, is testifying right now. CBS's Nancy Cortez from Capitol Hill.
There was something that Taylor knew or suspected about some kind of quid pro quo that he expressed concerns about.
In a tweet, Taylor called Mr. Trump's demands on Ukraine crazy. CBS News Update. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Yes, summer is over, but it still can get hot. You can rely on York's Affinity Premium Comfort System to keep your home cool and comfortable. You'll get maximum efficiency thanks to advanced technology that automatically adjusts to meet demand, helping to significantly reduce your energy bill. You can stay connected via Wi-Fi-enabled touchscreen thermostat with programmable reminders and selectable operating modes to optimize your comfort. Call Lock Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, and learn how you can move up to a new level of comfort and efficiency. Contractor license 696216.
California headline news. Over a dozen counties could spend up to 2 days in the dark as PG&E considers more planned power outages when strong winds hit the northern region starting tomorrow. Utility President Bill Johnson knows it's not a popular move, but says previous outages prove it's the right thing to do.
First, a reminder of why we do this, a reminder of why we and the other California utilities, and actually now many utilities across the West, initiate public power shutoffs at all. There's a simple answer. is safety.
Evacuations in Pacific Palisades as fire crews work to battle a brush fire that came right up to the doorsteps of luxury homes.
So it's about 200 homes in that area that are evacuated, and we have 300 firefighters from the ground and air battling, making great progress.
Captain Eric Scott with LA Fire. Hot, dry conditions feeding the flames there, and in San Bernardino, where a fire damaged 9 homes. The Santa Ana winds persisting for the remainder of the week. Mid-90s in LA today, mid-80s in San Jose and Sacramento. Jeff Scott, California News.
World and California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist.
Prescription pain meds are great for treating certain kinds of pain, but they also carry the risks of overdose and addiction. Your pain is real, but so are the risks. For more information, call 800-662-4357. That's 800-662-4357. Or go to therisksareal.cdph.ca.gov. That's therisksareal.cdph.ca.gov.
Be a flu fighter with a free flu shot from Walgreens. It's no cost to you with most insurance. It's quick, easy, with no appointment needed. Plus, it lowers your chances of spreading the flu to the people you care about most. Get your flu shot at Walgreens and get $5 off an eligible purchase of $20 now through November 30th. This is your shot to protect you and the ones you love. Be a flu fighter. Walgreens. Trusted since 1901. Coupon offer not valid in Arkansas, New Jersey, or New York. See coupon for terms and restrictions. Vaccine subject to availability and some restrictions may apply.
It's page 1 of the local news. Page 1 is service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They've got 2 locations in the valley, one in Brawley, another in El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Tuesday morning, an emergency proclamation is to be considered this morning. George Gale has the story.
It will go before the Board of Supervisors. Board meets this morning. On their agenda is the possible adoption of a proclamation of local emergency for air pollution at the Salton Sea. Pollution is created from the toxic dust kicked up from the exposed Salton Sea playa. As the sea recedes, more dust is created on windy days. Supervisors go into public session at 10 o'clock this morning. The board meets in the supervisors' chambers at the administration building on Main Street in El Centro. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
A stubborn fire gutted a warehouse in rural Holtville. The fire was reported Monday shortly before noon at a warehouse on the DS Duster site on Anderholt Road. Holtville Fire Department responded, as well as equipment and personnel from the Imperial County Fire Department. The warehouse is located on the south side of Interstate 8, about 1 mile west of Orchard Road. Fire officials requested a closure on Interstate 8 for a short time as there were apparently some explosions from some ammunition stored in the warehouse. The closure was only in effect for about 5 minutes. The cause of the fire remains under investigation. KXO News Time, coming up to 7:43.
It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers for your service needs. Whether it's a lube job, oil and filter change, brake job, battery or wheel balance and alignment, Quick Lane can handle it. And Quick Lane services all makes and all models. Oh, and by the way, you never need an appointment. Tires, all the best brands at the best price. Guaranteed. See your Quick Lane service advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue in El Centro, right next to Food for Less.
El Centro Regional Medical Center has a community recommendation. Here's more on that story.
Stop vaping. El Centro Regional Medical Center is strongly urging Imperial County residents to stop vaping immediately as reports of vaping-related illnesses rise. California Department of Public Health has reported upwards of 104 Californians have been hospitalized with vaping-related lung damage since June 2019. 2 of these illnesses have led to death. This alarming number is increasing, and across the nation, there are currently over 1,299 reports of vaping-related lung damage, including 26 deaths, with that number growing daily. They say lung damage from vaping can happen very suddenly and to people who have not been vaping over a long period of time. The epidemic is affecting young and healthy people who have not had lung disease or other health-related issues. Almost a third of those hospitalized had to be treated with a mechanical ventilator or life support in the intensive care unit. If symptoms are suspected, it is highly recommended that you seek medical attention immediately. For questions and concerns, contact ECRMC Asthma Wellness Program or go to the cdc.gov website. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
The Boys and Girls Club annual combo auction was held over the weekend. The event is an annual affair to raise money for the local organization. This year, the auction raised enough to sponsor 49 kids, just a bit short of their goal. During the combo auction, the Boys and Girls Club announced that Linda and Ron Rubin were the 2019 Eunice Fleming Award recipients.
And, of course, you know Ron Rubin has the second best mustache in the Imperial Valley.
I do know that.
Yes.
That'll conclude this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They've got 2 locations in the Valley, one in Brawley, another in El Centro. Quick Lane has the best price on name brand tires, guaranteed. Talk to a Quick Lane service advisor for details.
It's the great trick-or-treat giveaway at Cocopah Casino. You could win your share of up to $176,000. Every Friday and Saturday in October between 4 and 9 p.m., one lucky winner every half hour will pick their prize of up to $2,000 in cash. You can earn entries daily by playing your favorite slots or table games with your rewards card. For complete rules, see the Cocopah Casino Rewards Club. Don't miss your share of $176,000 all through October. Winning is just around the corner at Cocopah Casino and Resort, South Highway 95 in Somerton.
Page 2 of the local news and weather brought to you this morning by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for life insurance, health insurance, or retirement planning.
Continuing with more local news, September unemployment is down. Those numbers, George Gale will share with you.
These are the latest numbers available. September jobless rate was released by the Labor Market Information Division of the Employment Development Department. According to the report, September unemployment was at 20.7%, down from a revised 24.4% reported in August, but above the year-ago estimate of 20%. This compares with an unadjusted unemployment rate of 3.5% for the state and a 3.3% for the nation during the same period. Report indicates there were 15,100 eligible workers unemployed in September out of a workforce of 72,700. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Mana of Imperial Valley celebrated their 25th anniversary at their annual Las Primeras Gala and Scholarship Fundraiser Friday. The Las Primeras Award is presented each year to 3 Latino women who are first in their field in their achievements and have gone above and beyond in serving the community. This year's honorees included the Honorable Monica Lepe Negrete, Esther Sanchez Banda, and Veronica Avila Platero. The Honorable Monica Lepe Negrete is an Imperial County Superior Court judge. Esther Sanchez Banda, a trustee on the Brawley Elementary School District Board, and is currently serving as president of the Hidalgo Society, the first woman to serve in that role. Veronica Avila Platero is branch manager and senior officer for Prime Lending. She was honored for her many contributions to community organizations. In addition to recognizing the Las Primeras honorees, the Mana Board also presented legacy awards to the Honorable Ruth Montenegro and Grace Alvarez Sesma for their exemplary leadership, strong community involvement, and having a significant impact on improving the lives of Latinas. Well, the Drug Enforcement Administration Drug Take-Back Day is coming up this weekend. Here's more on that story.
It will take place Saturday, October 26th, It'll be the 18th annual National Prescription Drug Take Back Day. Purpose of the special event is to remove ever higher amounts of opioids and other medicines from the nation's homes where they are vulnerable to misuse, theft, or abuse by family members and visitors, including children and teens. This year, for the first time, DEA will be accepting electronic vaping devices and cartridges at any of the designated drop-off locations. They will not be able to accept devices containing lithium-ion batteries. If the batteries cannot be removed, DEA suggests individuals consult with stores that recycle lithium-ion batteries. The decision by the DEA is the result of increased concerns raised across the nation over illnesses and death caused by vaping and the high youth vaping initiation rates. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Have you received notice that your Medicare health plan is changing or going away? Are you turning 65 soon, or are you newly eligible to Medicare and have questions about your Medicare options? Then give David or Jose a call at David H. West Insurance to learn about the ABCs of Medicare. Don't delay. Call David H. West Insurance Services now at 760-352-3411. That's 760-352-3411. That's David H. West Insurance.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
The National Weather Service says dry conditions with mostly sunny skies will persist through the weekend. High pressure over the eastern Pacific will result in a warm-up through midweek. Temperatures will peak today and Wednesday with highs in the low 90s across the Imperial and Yuma valleys. Temperatures should cool slightly beginning Thursday through the weekend in response to a trough passing by to the northeast. A stronger trough pattern across the western U.S. early next week should bring the coolest temperatures of the season. 91 the high yesterday, 54 the low. Sunny today with a high near 94, north wind about 5 miles an hour. Clear tonight with a low around 60. West wind around 5 miles an hour. Wednesday will be sunny with a high near 96. Northwest wind about 5 miles per hour. 61 degrees downtown, 36% relative humidity, wind out of the west at 5 to 7 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Dad, they're hungry.
Siri, restaurants nearby.
Here are some options.
I want some chipotle fries.
And I want an Imperial Big Burger.
But I want a salad.
Okay, I just want a juicy burger and an ice cold beer. And I don't want to miss the game.
Everyone quiet, please. I have the place. Burgers and beer. Great food. Ice cold beer, and you can watch your favorite game.
Burgers and Beer has something delicious for everyone. Burgers and Beer. The best burgers in town.
You're welcome.
Monday Night Football. We've got that. Yeah, brought to you on Sports Time by the Imperial Hardware Company Do-It Centers in Brawley, Centro, and Holtville. You'll find what you need when you need it at the Imperial Hardware Do-It Centers. Yeah, Monday Night Football, not much of a game. Yeah, the Patriots, they beat up on the Jets 33-0. Yeah, they dominated in the first half and coasted from that point on. Meanwhile, the Patriots have gotten even better. They've acquired veteran wide receiver Mohamed Sanu from the Falcons in exchange for a second-round draft pick. And Texans have bolstered their secondary. They added cornerback Garyon Conley in a trade with the Raiders. Raiders coach John Gruden confirmed the trade as saying that Conley, the team's first-round draft pick in 2017, is a good young player, but saying Oakland wants to give playing time to some of its other young cornerbacks. The Raiders received a third-round pick in the exchange.
As the weather begins to cool down, it's time to get back outside and enjoy the season with family and friends, which means it's also time to get some of those projects done. You know, the ones you've been putting off all summer long. When you DIY, let Imperial Hardware Company lend a hand. Visit one of our Do It centers today for all your landscaping and irrigation supplies, gardening tools, outdoor decor, paints and stains, grilling gear, Yeti coolers, rental equipment, and much more. You see, we know exactly what Valley residents are looking for because we're locally owned and family operated, serving this community for over a century. Check us out online at imperialhardwarecompany.com. Our Do-It centers provide the sweet spot between convenience and selection, combining the value and variety of a warehouse store with the ease of visiting a neighborhood market. And remember, we're open 7 days a week. Visit us in Brawley, El Centro, or Holtville to find what you need when you need it. Get it done with a little help from Imperial Hardware Company.
Oh, by the way, there's baseball. World Series Game 1 today. Max Scherzer, Garrett Cole tee it up against the Nationals and the Astros. Scherzer for the Nats and Cole for the Stros. Well, finally, it's getting underway. And in other news, well, did you know Friday it's Imperial High School's homecoming? And they've got a big pep rally planned, a community pep rally with food, live music, games, and more in celebration of Imperial versus Southwest football. The community pep rally is scheduled at 4:30 p.m. Friday on the Imperial High School quad. It'll be Imperial and Southwest. They'll go at it after that at Imperial. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you this morning by the Imperial Hardware Company Do It Centers in El Centro, Holtville, and Brawley. Get it done with a little help from the Imperial Hardware Company.
We at Shiloh Inns are proud to be celebrating more than 44 years of providing you, our loyal customers, with Shiloh's sincere friendliness, efficient customer service, and clean, comfortable, attractive, non-smoking rooms and suites, all at an affordable price. Hello, I'm Mark Hemstreet, owner of Shiloh Inns. Our customers love our many free amenities like free Wi-Fi and free continental breakfast or hot, full, delicious breakfast at most Shiloh Inns, as well as our spas, steam, sauna rooms, exercise fitness facilities, and business centers. And at Shiloh Inns, even the kids stay free. And for you dog lovers, Shiloh is very dog friendly. If you ask your best friend where they want to stay, we think you'll get a paws up for Shiloh Inns. For reservations, call 800-222-2244 or visit our website at shilohins.com. Shiloh Inns, affordable excellence. American family owned and proud of it.
Financial news and weather brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network. They're working together to provide you the best care. The U.S. stocks edging higher at the open as investors focus on a busy week for corporate earnings. The S&P 500 index up 20.5 points. And the NASDAQ composite up slightly as well. For the third quarter, S&P 500 index companies are likely to report a year-over-year decline in earnings of about 4.7%, but year-over-year growth in revenues of 2.6% with a possible net profit margin 11.3%, which would be the first time index companies have reported 3 straight quarters of year-over-year declines in net profit margin since 2009. Against the backdrop of slowing economic growth, analysts have cut projections for 2020 earnings for S&P 500 corporations by 0.5%. But so far, earnings season has been much better than most initially feared, as the banks painted a healthy picture of the U.S. consumer, according to Edward Moya, senior market analyst at brokerage Oanda, in a Tuesday brief.
One medical center in Imperial County is focused on you, Pioneers Memorial. Now, Pioneers and its Center for Joint Replacement is the first to receive the prestigious national designation as a Center for Excellence by the DNV organization. The Center for Joint Replacement at Pioneers is a team of specialized medical experts focusing on the individual needs of our patients. And as always, Pioneers means personalized care, where every patient receives the commitment of many with the focus on one, you.
It will be sunny today with a high near 94, north wind about 5 miles an hour. Clear tonight with a low around 60, west wind about 5 miles an hour. Wednesday, sunny with a high near 96, northwest wind about 5 miles per hour. 62 degrees downtown, 35% relative humidity, wind out of the west-southwest at 5 to 7 miles per hour. Financial news and a look at the weather brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network. They're working together to provide you the best care. When you have a chance, check out our website, KXORadio.com. Log on, check it out. News, information, good stuff. KXORadio.com.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO, El Centro, on AM 1230. KXO.
CBS News is next. It is brought to you by Imperial Radiology, offering you all areas of imaging and staying in tune with the industry. Now offering 3D breast mammography.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Steve Kaith, and President Trump has ratcheted up the tone, calling Democratic impeachment efforts a lynching. The sharp language comes as Congress hears from a U.S. diplomat who worked in Ukraine after Ambassador Marie Yovanovitch was ousted. CBS's Nancy Cordes.
Bill Taylor actually retired from the Foreign Service and was pulled back in after Yovanovitch was suddenly recalled, told that the president had lost support for her and never given a reason why. And so he was newly back on the job when military aid was suddenly mysteriously withheld from Ukraine by the administration.
Overseas, correspondent Holly Williams reports on a meeting in Russia that could change the map in Syria.
The reason the meeting between Turkey's President Recep Tayyip Erdogan and the Russian President Vladimir Putin is so key today is that they could, between them, decide the future of eastern Syria. It's Russia, the most significant ally of the Syrian regime, with its firepower, with its air force. It's Russia that's poised to step into the power vacuum that the U.S. left behind in eastern Syria.
British police say they plan to go to the U.S. to interview the wife of an American diplomat implicated in a fatal crash there 2 months ago.
As soon as we have the visas available, officers from Northamptonshire Police will be travelling to the United States, and they will be interviewing under caution the suspects in this case.
Investigator Nick Adderley says Ann Sekulis seems willing to talk with them. Former President Jimmy Carter in a Georgia hospital today with a fractured pelvis after a fall at home. 2 teenagers under arrest in Lawrence, New Jersey in connection with what happened last Friday at a high school football game.
Victims reported that students in the bleachers were using racially derogatory language towards them. There were also reports that some of the victims may have been urinated on by other students.
Police Lieutenant Joseph Leck. Using some new technology, researchers at Northwestern University have been able to make gluten more tolerable to people with celiac disease. They used a nanoparticle containing gluten to trick the body's immune system not to attack it. Celiac sufferer Evelyn Donlan says it's a hopeful development.
This is exciting news. There is no doubt that our lives are often complicated by having to plan, be 2 or 3 steps ahead of going out in public. Am I going to be able to eat something?
Experts say the research is a model that could be used to perhaps help people with everything from MS to type 1 diabetes. Wall Street right now, the Dow is up 28 points. NASDAQ is up 5, and the S&P 500 up 6. This is CBS News.
Capital One is reimagining banking, offering accounts with no fees or minimums that can be opened in 5 minutes. Capital One. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A. Member FDIC.
Be a flu fighter with a free flu shot from Walgreens. It's no cost to you with most insurance. It's quick, easy, with no appointment needed. Plus, it lowers your chances of spreading the flu to the people you care about most. Get your flu shot at Walgreens and get $5 off an eligible purchase of $20 now through November 30th. This is your shot to protect you and the ones you love. Be a flu fighter. Walgreens. Trusted since 1901. Coupon offer not valid in Arkansas, New Jersey, or New York. See coupon for terms and restrictions. Vaccine subject to availability and some restrictions may apply.
Hi, I'm Bruce Fabrizio, inventor of Simple Green. Like you, I'm a big sports enthusiast, and I want my gear to shine like new. That's why it's cleaned with Simple Green, the concentrated cleaner that's perfect for making your auto, RV, cycling, boating, and other sporting equipment look like new again. Try it today. If you're not 100% satisfied, I'll give you your money back. Visit us at simplegreen.com.
Simple Green, Simple Green.
Why are gas prices so high in the Golden State? Officials want to find out if there's foul play.
California Governor Gavin Newsom is asking his Attorney General Xavier Becerra to get to the bottom of complaints about overcharging and price fixing. The California Energy Commission has found drivers paying anywhere from 30 cents to $1 a gallon more than those in other states, but so far cannot explain why. And other officials say if oil companies are fixing prices or advertising falsely, legal action should be taken. Gary Nunn, CBS News.
Singer Brandi Carlile tweets she's pulling out of a Washington summit of powerful women because former Trump Homeland Security Chief Kirstjen Nielsen will be there and speak to the group. The Grammy-winning Carlile calls family separations at the southern border an atrocity and refers to Nielsen as a human rights violator and a merit-based abuser of displaced people. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Imperial Radiology in Imperial now offers 3D mammography, also referred to as digital breast tomosynthesis or TOMO, to enhance the imaging needs of women's health care in the Imperial Valley. Annual screening mammogram requires no referral from your doctor, and your health insurance must cover these benefits at no cost to you. Imperial Radiology also offers breast MRI and breast ultrasound to provide a complete assessment. For your next appointment, call Imperial Radiology, 760-545-0340. That's 545-0340. Or log on to ImperialCountyRadiology.com.
CBS News brought to you by the Imperial Radiology, offering you state-of-the-art imaging services in a comfortable setting. For your next imaging appointment, make it Imperial Radiology in Imperial.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
Classic case of neurotic narcissism and a first-class smarty pants.
AM 1230 KXO.